uncontroversial bill on the College Credit Plus program for high school students. Now, under the amended bill, all K-12 and colleges in Ohio, both public and private, will have to require students to use bathrooms and locker rooms that match the gender listed on their birth certificates. And in conjunction, the Ohio Senate passed Senate Bill 226 as well, sponsored by State Senator Terry Johnson out of McDermott. It was passed to protect American military installations and critical infrastructure from foreign adversaries. Senator Johnson went on to say, quote, Ohio's land should not be for sale to those who seek to destroy the American way of life. He believes Senate Bill 226 protects us against this obvious danger. He said that while many states in America have yet to see this as a threat to national security, the state of Ohio is fully aware, and moving this bill forward will send a clear message to not just the People's Republic of China, but to all of America's recognized adversaries. The legislation specifically prevents individuals, businesses, organizations, and governments from specific foreign countries from buying land within 25 miles of a military installation. And whether rising prices and cost of doing business, as well as long hours and the weight of keeping a family farm in business, can cause incredible amounts of stress and take a toll on a farmer's mental well-being. An anonymous survey is seeking feedback directly from rural communities, and here we are.
This survey is completely anonymous. We don't ask your name. We don't ask your location. There's no way for us to ever find how you have told us about your stress. We would like any agricultural person, agricultural worker, agricultural family member, if you're over 18, to log in and tell us what's stressing you out, because we know it's probably different for different generations, for different places where they are in their life. What is on our Ohio farmers and farm families' minds?
Now, that was Dee Jepson with the Ohio State University Extension's Agricultural Safety and Health Program. She helped to create the survey for the Ohio Agriculture Mental Health Alliance, which includes ag groups like Ohio Farm Bureau, as well as the state departments of agriculture, health, and mental health and addiction services. If you are in the agricultural business, you can take the survey now at go.osu.edu Farm Stress Survey. From Mix 99.3 News, I'm Bill Shope.
I used to be a reptile farmer, but they took that off the table. Now I can't do that. Now I'm stressed out.
Nope, they changed all that earlier this week.
Changed the rules on me. So I'm going to raise grasshoppers.
That and telegraph dispatcher.
God. Well, farmers, yeah, they got a hard job, man. I'll tell you, they really do.
Yeah, they do.
Those acres, I can't figure out, you got, 75 acres of corn to plant? How do they do that?
Well, I think it's just under or right at 70% of the geography here in Scioto County is dedicated to agricultural pursuits.
Indeed. Well, how do you play somebody when they're still alive? I think we touched on this at one time, but they're doing a biopic on the boss. A biopic on the boss, right?
Yes.
And actor Jeremy Allen White is going to play Bruce Springsteen?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Does he look like Bruce Springsteen?
I saw a picture of him the other day, and with the bandana and the jean jacket and the T-shirt, he sure does.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the star of Hulu's The Bear.
Oh, okay. Well, he says the biggest problem he's going to have is trying to sing like Bruce Springsteen.
He wants to do his own vocals, yes. I saw that.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
Well, yeah, but he's going to try it. I think the best thing to do is eat a lot of pizza and stuff like that to bring on what we call in the medical world a case of constipation. Yeah, plug up those intestines.
Bruce does always sound like he's straining.
And then you'll be able to sing like the boss. Translighters, baby, we're born to run.
But he's made a pretty good living at it.
Yeah, he has indeed. So anyway, just thought I'd pass that along and help Jeremy out a little bit.
Okay.
Right, this update brought to you this morning by Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates. Dr. Anashita, Dr. Jaffrey, where the care, compassion, and roadmap to your recovery begin. And we got ONN next. For over 30 years, Dr. Inishida and his staff at Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates have been changing lives with the most comprehensive treatment and cure for cancer in the area. During this time in Portsmouth, Dr. Inishida has created a name of patient excellence in the highest degree and will continue that fight with each and every patient towards the cure. Dr. I, as he's known by his thousands of friends, is proud to announce the addition of Dr. Hassan Jaffrey to the staff of Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates. Dr. Jaffrey's medical expertise is with all cancers as well as treatment of blood disorders, bone marrow, and the immune system. Together, Dr. Inishida and Dr. Jaffrey create a very special team that's there when it comes to fighting back to regain your good health. Feel free to stop in and welcome Dr. Jaffrey to the staff at 916 11th Street or call 353-4884. It's Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates of Portsmouth, always there with the care, the compassion, and the roadmap to your recovery. It is 7:37 downtown. We've got sunshine in 66 and ONN.
This is ONN. I'm Jay Fox on the Ohio News Network. In Ashtabula County in northeast Ohio, storms yesterday resulted in flash flooding. Torrential rain in the township of Kingsville caused a culvert to overflow and washed out a road. The county was also under a tornado warning for part of the day, but no touchdowns have been confirmed so far. According to the Gun Violence Archive, from 2023 till June 25th of this year, there have been more than 25 mass shootings in Ohio. ONN's Colin Dorsey asked Governor Mike DeWine about this past weekend shooting that injured 10 people in Columbus.
The governor reiterated that he's in support of legislation which would keep guns out of the hands of criminal offenders. Now, after this past weekend's mass shooting, Columbus city leaders have been critical of state leaders, citing the state's lack of gun laws. Governor Mike DeWine says the state legislature needs to focus on repeat violent offenders.
You look at the individuals who are involved many times in these shootings, they are very young. And the age is getting younger and younger.
Yesterday was the 50th anniversary of the barcode, which was invented in Ohio. I spoke with Bob Carpenter, the CEO of GS1 US, about the technology's future.
Today, the barcode can carry that single string of numbers, which we call it a global trade item number. But tomorrow, a QR code can carry upwards of 4,000 characters, all the information that increasingly we know shoppers want to have in order to make a more informed purchase.
For the Ohio News Network, I'm Jay Fox.
It is time for sports, 7:39. It is brought to you this morning by Collier Medical, and they're at 1661 State Route 522. And good folks there to help you with everything you need, including leasing, offering equipment rental, too, and on-site safety professionals. Well, Chuck is here again.
I'm here.
Yeah, you are. And we've been kind of talking throughout the course of the morning about how to fix those Cincinnati Reds.
If we only had that magic wand, right?
Yes, and if we only had a lot of money and the ability to walk into Nick Kroll's office and go, Nick, hey, Chuck, tie him up. I'm going to make some trades here. There you go. I don't think that'll come to pass, though, do you?
I don't think so. I think they're going to pretty well hold the course and hope that the people who will hopefully be returning soon will help. We know Noel Bay Marte is going to be coming back off of that PED suspension. And, I mean, I do hope that we see Matt McClain and CES once again before the season is through.
But they still need somebody, and we've talked about it. And, you know, I think that if you're a realist, we've got a lot of guys that can play good at times, but you need that really rock-solid player that a lot of teams have, and we don't.
I did not get a chance to actually watch the game yesterday. I did hear a little bit of it on the radio, but with it being a day game, I didn't get to see it. But the night before, to me, it just seemed like the Reds on the field were losing focus at times. And that was evident when, is it O'Neal Cruz for Pittsburgh, I believe is his first name. Starts with an O, whatever his first name is. He wound up going from second to third. This was 2 nights ago, and Jake Fraley just lazily tossed the ball into the infield to Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie De La Cruz had his back to home plate, and Pittsburgh's Cruz just went on home.
He pulled a Cruz on Cruz.
Yeah, he did an Ellie De La Cruz to Ellie De La Cruz.
Right, yeah.
But my point in that is when the Reds themselves are losing interest, the fans are going to lose interest. They're 10.5 games out right now. If they don't somewhat right the ship and get semi-competitive, at least to tease us a little bit. I don't know if anybody in that division can hang with the Brewers. They're really good.
They are.
But,
they are.
I mean, you know, the wild card could be a possibility if the Reds could rekindle the mojo they had at the start of this month. But right now, man, the hole just gets deeper and deeper, and they continue to fall further and further in the standings.
We need help.
We need help.
We need some help.
Whether it's somebody else or whether it's the guys who are there just stepping it up a little bit. Something good needs to happen for Cincinnati, and hopefully it will in St. Louis.
And why would you go on a tirade like that?
Because the Reds lost again.
Oh, tell me what.
6-1 the final score. The Pirates took the rubber match of the 3-game series at Great American Ballpark. Cincinnati's Jonathan India went 2 for 4 yesterday and drove in the Reds' lone run. Graham Ashcraft was the losing pitcher. The Reds do head to St. Louis to begin a 4-game series this evening, and you can hear tonight's contest on Fox Sportsmouth AM 1260 and 95.7 FM. Coverage starts at 7:15, leading up to the 7:45 first pitch. Andrew Abbott will be on the mound this evening for Cincinnati. The Cards will counter with Miles Mikolas. Cincinnati is currently 4th in the NL Central, as mentioned, 10.5 games back. The Cleveland Guardians had their 7-game win streak snapped yesterday in Baltimore as the Orioles prevailed 4-2. Cleveland will head to Kansas City tonight for an 8-10 first pitch. The Guardians have an 8-game lead in the American League Central. In minor league baseball yesterday, the Thrillbillies swept a twin bill from the Chillicothe Paints, winning 7-6 and 4-3. The Paints will visit Du Bois County this evening at 6:30. Chillicothe is 17-8 on the season. The first round of the NBA draft took place last night. The Atlanta Hawks selected Frenchman Zachary Rizachet with the top overall pick. Kentucky had a pair of players selected in the top 8. Reed Shepard went to the Houston Rockets at the number 3 pick, and with the 8th selection, the San Antonio Spurs chose Rob Dillingham. The Cleveland Cavaliers selected California's Jalen Tyson with the 20th overall pick. Round 2 will be tonight. Your Portsmouth Insurance Sports Time is 7:43. Portsmouth Insurance is a TAH benefits partner. Give Gary Duzan a call for all of your employee benefit needs. And that is a look at sports.
And it is. Thank you, Chuck. Brought to you by Call Your Medical. 1661 State Route 522 in the Berg. And we got your traffic weather together on the way.
Call Your Medical in Wheatersburg offers occupational medicine with nurse practitioner Jamie Reynolds. Call Your Company has closed its primary care to focus on the occupational needs of businesses in the tri-state, offering drug screens, pre-employment and DOT physicals, as well as medical surveillance, respirator fit, and audiometric testing. Whether you're an employee or an employer needing occupational medical services, go with the convenience of Call Your Medical, 1661 State Route 522 Wheatersburg. Scheduling an appointment is recommended, but walk-ins are welcome. Call 740-574-8728 and be on the lookout for Call Your Home Medical coming soon.
And your traffic service of your friends at the Scioto River, 1024 Gallia Street. And again, they're going to be there at 11 o'clock this morning, and they're going to fire up the grill at 10. You can start smelling the fun on Gallia Street early. Well, there is a little bit of fog that's right along the Scioto River in the Ohio, but for the most part, not a big deal today. We do have road closure that as of 7 o'clock this morning until 5. That's going to be on Henley-Comstock Road, and that will be going on every day now through the 7th, I believe, of July. The good news is Junior Furnace Powellsville Road in Green Township is open, and it's going to be open until they get their next little project underway. But if you see something we need to know about, give us a call at 354-1993. Traffic and service of your friends at the Scioto River open 7 days a week.
The weather is service of Monroe Frame Collision and now Wheel Alignment. Monroe's is your full-service body and maintenance company with 30 years of service in 4 locations: Portsmouth, Ashland, Jackson, and Chillicothe. Family-owned and car owner-friendly. Call 353-7279 for Monroe's Frame Collision and now Wheel Alignment.
Your first alert forecast from WSAZ. Any early fog breaks for sunshine, and we're looking for a pretty decent finish to the day with temperatures now in the mid-80s. Overnight tonight, mostly clear and comfortable. Back down into the mid and lower 60s, some fog toward dawn. Sunny for most of the day on Friday, another hotter afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 80s, an isolated shower can pop.
I'm WSAZ News Channel 3 meteorologist Brandon Butcher on the Ohio Valley's hit music channel, Mix 99.3.
And downtown currently got sunshine, and we have 66 as we get up and go.
Mixing it up in the morning with Steve Hayes. Steve Hayes. Mix 99.